Hello everyone! After finishing up the Legionfall Campaign, the heroes of Azeroth they're rewarded with unique class mounts. For the priest, it's simply a Grand Priest that informs us that a most curious visitor is at the Netherlight Temple. Magni Bronzebeard, the one who returned at the start of Legion after being turned into a crystal, he now speaks for the Titan spirit inside of Azeroth, so definitely worth to check out.
Truly marvelous.
Hi, priest! I got important information for ye.
Our speaker, he has heard a calling of sorts coming from deep in the core of Azeroth. The voice is telling him that there's a lost Titan vault out there, somewhere near the Maelstrom. We don't know what's inside, but he's got a feeling that it has something to do with the light and with us.
Keep your
I
feet on
borrowed
the
a small
ground.
submarine from friends of mine in the Explorers League. We'll be embarking off the coast of Azuna as soon as you can join us, High Priest.
Bran Bronzebeard and Batil Deep Anvil, they join us and Magni on our little adventure in search of the lost Titan vaults.
Sea's calm so far. Even this close to the Maelstrom.
So, brother, the planet Azeroth, she just sorta told you to come here?
Not so much in words. 'Tis more feelings. But not like feelings you or I would have.
Now what does that even mean?
Well, let's say you're a world soul, eh? What sort of feelings do you suppose you'd have? Sometimes you feel like a crumbling mountain range, and sometimes you feel like a deep, dark sea. I don't know exactly how to describe it.
So, she sorta felt at you that you should come here.
It felt like a sunrise.
We're coming up to what appears to be the vault entrance.
Commencing docking procedures. Whoa, that's a large door. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere, though. There's always a lever.
Revola Rogue Maez Amir.
Well, I suppose you don't need to be looking for levers and switches no more, Bran.
Bit of a shame, that.
A lost Titan vault, kept in immaculate condition. Oh, this be one for the record books. What do you suppose be in these bubbles, eh?
They must be activated simultaneously. High Priest, would you do the honors?
Systems active. Visitors detected. Lifeform scan in progress.
Ooh, I'm not sure enough what this is gonna lead to. Weapons up!
No essential life forms detected. Resuming scan.
Now, what do you mean by that? Not essential. Me? You're not essential, you wee little...
Speaker status verified. Welcome, Speaker. Have you come to retrieve the Seekers?
Seekers? Yes! That must be what she meant when she directed me to this place. She wanted us to find these creatures.
Mr. Custodian, what in the name of the Forge is a Seeker?
Allow me to show you. Designation, Seeker. Feral creatures infused with the light by the Shapers. The finest specimens were selected from herds and trained to serve the Watchers, speeding them to sites of corruption in accordance with containment protocols.
Herds, you say? We've never seen a one. How many of them remain?
Accessing. Current count of known Seekers, 3.
Only the 3 here, then.
So, what happened to them?
Invasive corruptive entities have bombarded this planet since its shaping. Attrition due to combat fatalities gradually reduced the numbers of Seekers. Now, only these are known to remain.
These noble creatures protected us before we even knew how to protect ourselves.
Alert! Void energies detected. Initiating sanitation protocol.
Oh, blazes, not again!
Again? You've done this before, brother?
Oh, aye, more than once. You're the big, important speaker. Can ye shut it off then?
Stop it then, will you?
Unable to comply. Sanitation protocol cannot be aborted. Visitors may be in a corrupted state. If you are hearing whispers of unknown origin, please step directly into the searing light.
Lot of good that did. Well, here we go.
I sense some corruption amongst my brethren. Watch yourself for purification.
It's always the same when we're partying with Bran Bronzebeard, who gets way too excited about big doors. We have to defend ourselves against waves of Earthen Vault Guards, Vault Preservers, Holy Light Spawns, Vault Sentinels, and Empowered Vault Guards.
At least there's no giant eye lasers this time, eh?
The Sentinels have such a cool animation when they attack, and there's some interesting stuff going on here. The Seekers, these creatures who were infused by the Shapers, and since they now have so many terms for different beings, I imagine that with Shapers they mean the Titans, those responsible for shaping the worlds. They serve the Watchers, the Titan Keepers, the first generations of the Titan Forged, so apparently they are powerful enough to carry them around, even join them in battle against the corruption of Azeroth, the old gods and their forces. This went on until only 3 of them were left. A mechanome created by Mimeron, he was left to keep an eye on the place, and over the ages, the corruption of the Void, it made its way into the vaults. It's odd that the Shadow Priests themselves are not recognized as corruption, but whatever. As we usually do when partying with Bran, we hold out and we take care of the defenses that try to take us down.
By my troth, this'll be the last time I go adventuring with a bronze beard.
And that's the last of them. Gonna hope that's the last time I end up in this situation.
The custodian be powering down. Might be this chamber expended all its energy. No one's left to look after these poor creatures.
You're wrong about that, lass. 'Tis why Azeroth called us here. She knew it wouldn't be long before the Void o'ertook this chamber. She knew who would protect these creatures and use them in service of the light. 'Tis you, High Priest.
Agreed. High Priest, give us time to scribe him into the Annals of the Light. We'll meet up at Netherlight Temple.
I can take you back whenever you're ready, High Priest.
So I don't know if this kills or supports the speculation on the spirit of Azeroth, the Titan spirit being corrupted by the old gods. On the one hand, she is helping out Magni by sending him here, by having us save the Seekers, yet on the other hand, it almost feels like this is done as a last-ditch effort. The last moments of sanity to make sure that at least these creatures, that they are not taken by the Void. I'm very curious to see what the future is going to bring in that regard, but for now, it's time to return to Netherlight Temple and give the Seekers a new home. And that is how priests obtain the unique class mounts, which have the most beautiful and derpiest of faces. There are 3 different color variations, depending on the spec that you play in, and my personal favorite is the Holy variation, if only I could use it in my Shadow spec. This is probably the most interesting questline when it comes to the lore, perhaps shared with the Death Knights, and again, I can't wait to see what the future might hold. For now, thank you very much for watching everyone, subscribe if you like my videos, leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and until next time guys, see ya!